Hi, this is ThriftDee, and I'm going to show you how to make a cookie tower with a few things you could pick up at any craft store. What you'll need is a wooden disc, a dowel, a drill, and some cookies that you made from Cookie Party, Allison's Cookie Party. And you don't have to use hers, but it's a fun video to watch. Google it, and if you don't want to pay for the Cookie Party, you can look at Bake at 350. She also has a good recipe. But here's what you're going to do. Take your wood disc and then measure it in half and get the center of the disc. Just from math, remember, use a ruler, cut the number in half, find your center. Use a dowel. I'm sorry, not a dowel. This is a awl, pig sticker, and just poke it in there so that you have kind of a little starting point. It's easier to get the drill in there, the drill bit, so that it doesn't skip. So what you'll do is find your center and then just drill the hole. It's better to go smaller than too big. And my first hole was a little small, so I had to just wiggle it just to get a little bit bigger. I dipped the cut end of this wooden dowel. They come in about a 5-foot length, so just use some garden shears and cut it. It's really simple, but you're gonna wanna use that cut end in the wood dowel, the wood disc, excuse me. Okay, we're just gonna push it in there and give it a little twist. Ooh, that's good, that was perfect. Okay, nice, so this is your base. Now, you could use this for a billion different things. You could use it for your onion ring tower, which would be lovely, but you could also just stack donuts on it, which would be really cute. Graduated white donuts. Okay, so now, my mother-in-law and I always have this discussion about doilies. Now, I'm not a real huge doily fan because I think it kind of looks grandma-ish and whatnot. However, if you're a little nervous about putting food on wood, it's unfinished wood, so I don't know why you'd be nervous, but if you are, use a doily. The other thing about it is, then I kind of thought it looked cute, so sorry to the mother-in-law because I think it looks cute now. But anyway, all I did was find the center of my doily, cut out the corner, and you know what would look really cute is a, a snowflake. Like your kids could cut out a snowflake just like elementary school. So anyway, if you want a doily, stick one on there, just make a little hole and slide it down. Perfect. Then what you're going to do is take your Allison's Cookie Party cookies with her royal frosting. If you, like I said, if you don't want to pay for the tutorial, you can find others online. I just think hers is really cute and very informative, and she stops for dance parties. You know, I love a good dance party. So anyway, what you do is you start with the largest cookies, and I frosted mine all with white on white on white. I did a few little blue ones because it's Hanukkah. But what you're gonna do is just start with the larger ones and then build. And you don't wanna, the good thing is I used this graduated cookie cutter set. So they're all a little bit different. And I just made just a few large ones, but I made more of the smaller ones. And the nice thing about it is it's not gonna match up, but you could use the Star of David, or you could just use a regular star. Just make sure they're graduated. So you're starting with the largest, obviously, and then you're going to build up. But these are just white on white on white. But you can see as you twist them and just make sure that they're not perfectly lined up, because that's not what you want. The other thing is, if you want to, you could, these unfortunately are too small, but you could use a larger marshmallow in between if you wanted to get a little height, or you could use those little powdered sugar donuts to add some height. But all you do is you just keep stacking and stacking and stacking until you get to the top. And I won't show you here, but you could also use, I like the idea of using a few smaller ones in the center. It just kind of builds, and then use a bigger one again. I have a big one here. Oh, Allison, by the way, one tip that was not on the video is that when you put your royal icing in the squeezy bottle, make sure the lid is on very, very tightly because this one got overly squeezied, but it still looks cute actually, so all is not lost. So just keep stacking and stacking and stacking and stacking. And I made just a couple of little blue ones and I'm gonna add those to the top so that you'll see the blue, but you can see. In my graduated cookie cutter set, and you're gonna have to do this with your stars as well, I just used a little mini heart cookie cutter because you're gonna need a circle to slide them in, but you don't have to use a heart. You could use any small little cookie cutter you can find, and look how cute this is. I love it. And actually it's good because there's nothing worse than sugar cookies that don't taste good. But this recipe actually tastes delicious, which I think is important. Look how cute. So we're getting to the top. Oh, and it's almost perfect. But, oh, see, look. The blue ones are on the top. If you need a little spacer, oh, that one's perfect because it's, you know, it's hard to get on there. But look, it looks like a Christmas tree. It's so cute. You could make it shorter if you wanted to. And then the finishing touch is to just sprinkle, make it snow with powdered sugar all on the sides. And there you have your easy peasy, inexpensive cookie tower. Thanks, Allison, for her ideas. And dance party. Make a cookie tower and tweet me at ThriftDee and show me what yours looks like. And also you can find me on Instagram at ThriftDee.